Brian, All In was a show, my boy, was it not?
It was a good show.
It was a good show. And guess what? We finally got the debut of a big star who was not a big star in WWE, but he is coming to AEW and he's going to change all of that because if not for anything, Will Ospreay is pushing him to do so. Ricochet finally made his way into AEW, Brian. What did you think about his debut? Did they put him in the right spot? Ooh, you rubbing your hands. What you got for me?
Listen, listen, man, listen. When Ricochet came in, bro, he did some really cool spots, bro. You really felt his presence. But again, I felt like it was the wrong spot for him. Why? Because he lost. And yes, you're not gonna give a world title shot to a guy who just came off of WWE. I mean, WWE usually wouldn't do that to an AEW guy unless it's Cody Rhodes. I mean, that's pretty much the only exception. But
Ah, they made him wait.
yeah,
They
they
made him
definitely
wait.
they made that boy wait. But to me, right, Ricochet just came in, did his moves, it looked good, and I'm not gonna take that away from him. He got a nice pop, but I also felt like it was almost a little bit underwhelming because you had like 3 or 4 surprises in one match. It didn't really feel as special as it really could. I would have even liked like maybe like an open challenge or just some where he just comes in, showcases his skills, and gets the win. It just sucks because it feels like he did all of his moves and then he was just nowhere to be seen after that. So it was like really cool spot, but didn't really deliver. And I don't want him to get lost in a shuffle. And I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen based on his match, but I definitely want to see more. And I felt like they could have picked his spot a little bit better. I'm AEW has a different strategy when doing these things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not gonna sit here and call it, a fail right away. But it's definitely one of the things that I want to see, followed up and see where it ends up. I definitely see him going against Will Ospreay, but we got to see what they follow up with that Will Ospreay situation.
I agree 100%. You know what? I don't know if this was the right spot for him, but I just don't see what could have been a better spot because if you're not going right to Will Ospreay versus Ricochet, then you don't want Ricochet to come out after the MJF match and do a stare down with him, which that would have been a bigger moment even if at the end of that match they just shook each other's hands like this is not where we're going right now, but I just want you to know I'm here. And then Ricochet walks out. So that could have been a good spot for him, but personally, if I had the book in my hand, I would not have put him out there in this match to lose because whether he takes the pin or not, at the end of the day, you're in this match and you're taking the loss. He
100%.
did feel like when he came out, he felt like he was like jacked up. He was excited. He was amped up. I saw something backstage where he was like, like you still get those nerves or whatever, even though you've been doing it for a long time. So he's happy to be there. And I think for sure being that he did learn, some mic skills in WWE, he can actually hold himself on the mic now. So if he comes out there and he can still perform like he did before he was in the WWE, I think it's going to be a big, this is going to be a big spot for him. Now, right now they're putting him in there with Kyle Fletcher, and that's who I don't care about.
Oh,
The
that's
guy's just
exactly
Ricochet. I'm not even going to call it not Ricochet. Will
Will
Ospreay. I'm not
Ospreay.
even going to call him 2.0. He needs to figure out his own lane because right now he's just like baby Will Ospreay to me, and I just don't care about what he's doing. But I mean, maybe Ricochet makes us care about him. Ricochet actually said that to him, like nobody cared about your matches, but don't worry, I'm going to change that. So maybe they can make this thing interesting. Hopefully on Dynamite they let Ricochet go out there. I want them to put the mic in his hand so we can see what type of personality or whatever he's bringing to AEW. Are you interested in the Kyle Fletcher match at all?
Not at all. I mean, I haven't been interested in Kyle Fletcher ever. I'll be honest. If you can, Kenny, if you can go through Ricochet's Twitter as I go on ahead and bring some points up. So Ricochet, right? I don't know if he's just trying to get eyes on the AEW product, but it seems like he's like a little bit offended that WWE fans are like, listen, bro, I don't watch that, but I watch your highlights. And you know what I'm saying? And he's like, if y'all love me so much, why can't y'all just watch my matches? You know what I mean? So it's one of those
Mm-hmm.
things. It's a response that he retweeted. It might not be there anymore. He might have taken it down. But I just found it really funny that I'm like, man, this guy is just it looks like he's trying to get people to watch AEW. And it's a little bit surprising because I saw him and Kyle Fletcher kind of taking shots at each other. And that was a funny one too. He basically said to Kyle Fletcher, I mean, hey, Kyle Fletcher took a shot at a WWE Speed Show, which a lot of people don't like, and rightfully so. I feel like it's one of those things where it's
Yeah,
up in a balance. And Ricochet say, "Hey, bro, that show got more viewers than you do." Like,
exactly.
yeah, so
Like
he was cooking them. You know what I'm saying? But
you just
it,
AEW,
yeah,
and in the process,
yeah.
AEW caught a stray.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where I think he might have taken it down, Kenny. I'm not gonna lie,
He's got a
because
lot of tweets today,
yeah,
so
I don't know
he's
what
going
he's
crazy
been
every
active,
hour.
but yeah, look, like right here, like if you scroll up, he goes and goes at a guy. Like it seems like he's been very active and going at people. Like this guy called him irrelevant, and then he said my man got 34 followers and wants to talk about irrelevant. So
Nah, Paul, we
yeah.
gotta put you on the spot, my boy. Okay, he got a 73 now, so he got
Yeah,
up.
he got up, bro. But yeah, man, it's just been surprising, like Ricochet like going at people and stuff like that, like over this thing. And I'm sure that is part of it is all, a character and for jokes and things like that. But Kenny, how do you feel about this? Like, are you cool with, a guy just going in trying to lure the viewers on Twitter, on social media in front of everybody?
Hey, bro. I mean, come on, man. You know I like to smoke. What do you mean lower the viewers?
No, like lure the viewers. Like
Oh,
you
Lord,
I'm
Lord, I thought you was taking a shot at AEW right
nah
now. Like,
nah
yeah,
nah.
bro. I mean, you know what? He's in the spotlight now. He says, you know what, y'all, come check me out, see what I'm doing. Maybe he's trying to pull off some type of heel persona here. I don't know, because he was just popping it on that Twitter. I didn't see that stuff today. I
Yeah.
saw what he was saying to Kyle Fletcher, but yeah, he's getting at the people too. I like it. I like it, man. Pull those eyes in however you can. I see somebody brought up Ethan Page and Jade Cargill, and there's a lot going on in that account, so I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. But we know Ricochet is in AEW, Brian.
Yep.
Samantha Irvin has taken everything from WWE out of her bio.
She ain't going nowhere, dog.
Are you sure? Why would she do that? The second Ricochet debuts, she takes everything WWE out of
I
her
mean,
bio.
it can't like magically, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Samantha Irvin, she seems like she like attention, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I personally, I think that she's just kind of doing that just to get her name out there and get it talking, bro. Her contract just doesn't magically end the day that Ricochet debuts
Not
in
magically,
AEW.
but I mean, how do we know how long her contract is?
We don't know how long it is, but I also feel like it would have been reported by one of the big news outlets. I feel like this is a not as big of a deal as we think. WWE is her dream job. You know what I'm saying? So we don't
She's
know
already
much
done that.
more. But she was there today and she looks happy. So
Yeah. I mean, she could just be playing into. I mean, she had to do it to spark some type of
100%.
curiosity or something, because there. I mean, there's something to it, man. I mean, but
100%.
maybe she's not going anywhere. I don't know. I'm sure she's not going anywhere. In fact, not for now, at least.
Not for
But I
now.
wouldn't be surprised if down the line, I mean, if Tony Khan offers her a bigger bag,
Here,
Ricochet could have been like, "Yo, get my girl over here, pay her more," and then they're gonna
here
do it because he
here's the
making it
reason
rain over
why.
there.
Here's the reason why. Like, she won't go anywhere right now. And personally, I think is because Ricochet is no longer doing like none of those live tours and all that. Like, I think they're gonna spend more time together than ever. She only travels for Monday Night Raw. She's not at house
Mhm.
shows. Ricochet's not doing no house shows. He'll just be at Dynamite or Collision, whichever one. So personally, I don't think she's going anywhere right now. It could be down the line, Kenny. Like you said, they might want to just travel together for a different company. It is what it
Mhm.
is. But right now, I think that she's gonna be around the WWE for a minute. So, hey man, let us know down below what's gonna happen with some.
I got one more question for you,
Oh,
Brian,
go
about this
ahead.
contract tampering thing.
Oh
So
boy,
we see Tony Khan let a few months pass before he actually debuted Ricochet. I'm pretty sure this was all set in stone as soon as that contract
100%.
expired, and he was just trying to make it look like it wasn't. You think that's the case?
100%, man. I mean, I think that I think that ever since Will Ospreay said those comments, Will Ospreay was already sliding Ricochet's number
Exactly.
under the office door, like, "Hey, bro, call my man's." You know what I'm saying? He looking
Yep.
for a new contract.
All right, that's the last thing I wanted to point out here. What do y'all think about it? How's Ricochet going to perform in AEW? Do y'all like this heel Ricochet persona? Will Samantha the Bomb debut in AEW? And has Tony Khan been contract tampering? Let us know in the comment section. Drop a like. I want to see 200 likes on this video. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Kiss the ring.